All right. The Knicks are 2 wins away from New York burning the city to the ground. Mayor Mamdani is putting belt to ass on slumlords, and the UK government is treating political opinions like contraband. Welcome to AM Mornings. I'm your host, AlexxMedia. You know how this goes. I give you the facts on the topics. Lenny and I give our takes on it, and then we open up the phone lines to you at home. At the end of every call, we ask you the dilemma question of the week. This week's dilemma is, what is the wildest thing you would personally sacrifice for your favorite team to win it all? Get your answers ready and start calling because we're jumping right into it. Let's go. So topic one. One thing we learned this week, New York ain't afraid of no damn aliens. Everyone told us Victor Wembanyama was a god, but we walked right into his house and ate his food. We bust their asses in game one, we snatched their souls in game two, and now we are up 2-0. The Spurs got to walk into Madison Square Garden to face the most hostile building on earth. Here is my official prediction. This series is over. It's not even seeing a game 5. We are sweeping these boys, and New York is going to burn the city down celebrating. But while the team is on the court looking for the sweep, the political circus inside the building is getting kind of annoying. You have Mayor Zohran Mamdani is getting ready to take all the credit for bringing a championship to New York, as he should. But Trump is trying to slide right in and steal the spotlight. He's pulling up courtside to game 3, trying to turn this historic 30-year milestone into a glorified campaign rally. Here is what people are saying online. You got one side saying, New York fans are the most diehard, starving fan base on earth. We suffered through decades of absolute garbage, and we earn the right to talk our shit as loud as we want, from the front row celebrities all the way to the nosebleeds. But then you got the haters saying this entire fan base is just performative. They look at the politicians and the influencers flooding the timeline and say New Yorkers aren't even real basketball fans. They say we are just clout chasers who only care about the aesthetics of a winning team. Here is my take. I don't give a damn about politics. I don't care who's in the front row. If you've suffered through the dark years, you earn the right to be as toxic as you want. We are 2 games away from a ring. And if they think we're being too performative now, just wait until that parade. Lenny, be honest with me. Are New York fans actually the most loyal diehards in the league? Or is this city just obsessed with the clout of winning?
Uh, it's obsessed with the cloud of winning. Fuck it.
Wow. Come on, Lenny.
I gotta put a little counter argument to it, but they are obsessed. They obsessed that we winning. Like, where was y'all? Where were y'all? Y'all don't even know when they was in the finals the last time. Y'all don't know that pain. Y'all don't know the pain of Eddie Curry, Andre Banyani. Y'all know that pain? I don't know. I don't know. They just want to tear shit up, rep their city. I understand, but they just here to tear it up.
It's almost 30 years of us not winning, Lenny. We're not going to, it's like, be in tune and know every single player, but we have to deal with the years and years of losing. I'm on record as being a Knicks fan once we get to the playoffs. Like,
Exactly.
regular season shit.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yes, I'm honest about that. Regular season shit, I'm not really paying attention. I got too much going on. That's just sports in general. I'm not paying that much attention during the regular season. But come playoffs, because that's when it matters. That's when all the players actually really start playing. So that's when I tune in, and I am the biggest Knicks fan out here right now. Can't nobody tell me different. I am going to fucking crowd surf from the top of Madison Square
Oh
Garden
my
if we
God!
win a
Come on,
championship.
come on,
Let's go.
come on,
Fuck
come
it.
on. So I guess you'll be out there when it's all said and done, burning the city down with the others.
Yes.
Is that what we're saying?
Absolutely. And I
Okay.
don't promote violence, but we're going to burn
What you
the city
mean? This
down
is supposed to be a joyous
celebrating.
occasion. What are you doing?
That's how we celebrate. We burn shit down.
Hey, listen, I'm actually very happy with the Knicks fans, those that are traveling, those that are going to all the games in San Antonio.
Yeah.
They was in Atlanta. They was everywhere, man. They represented, and that's what's giving the Knicks the edge because they getting that home team feel on the road.
Yep.
And there's no better feeling when you got your people's, cheering you on, shit like that. Fat Joe was looking crazy at that game, but you know what? We appreciate it. We love that shit. So
He
listen,
was looking a
3
little
and 4
nuts.
is gonna be a zoo. I just, pray for the city when it happens, though. Pray for the city. There's gonna be some casualties.
Okay. I know I'm confident about us sweeping, but how'd you feel about it? Because game 2, we barely survived. Like, if it wasn't for fucking Wembanyama throwing that pass to the dude's back, we might not have won that one.
Might not have won it, but you know what? The best part was, even though the Knicks gave up that lead, they decided to calm down, get the ball, set up a play. You'll see. Sometimes they just kind of go. It's weird. It's like, like where's the play at? Where do something besides ISO ball.
Yeah.
But when they finally got it together, they gave Brunson that last shot. He shot that over. I think he shot it over Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you need. And then that defense, Hart's coming in there,
That defense.
killing.
Yep.
Like everybody's playing their part. OG, come on. Like this team deserves it. I can't wait. I just,
Yeah,
I don't want to have no problems.
Game 2 had me a little nervous. Game 1, I felt confident the whole time. I was like, oh, this is, even though there was parts where we were down, I was just like, oh, we're not even playing that good and this game is close. Like I didn't feel any nerves about game 1. Game 2,
I mean,
though, it was like we were getting into foul trouble. We weren't really playing our game.
Foul trouble, I can't stand it. But the refs, they got to be held accountable here. These calls that they've been making have been trash. And it's not like me being a homer. Oh, Knicks this thing. No. That one shit they call a tech on Robinson for the push off, and Wemby's actually starting it. I don't understand this shit. What's going on? The back-to-back calls on Cat. This is crazy. So they better come correct when they come to NY because they might have to mob these dudes up.
I'm just saying the Knicks are costing the league and owners a lot of money with all these sweeps because they're not getting their money's worth.
I mean, listen, maybe, but is it really the league? I mean, everyone's watching. They're tuning in. The ratings are great. So maybe it's the teams. The home teams, they're not getting those extra tickets for the game 7s and shit, but fuck it. This is an historic run. This is going to be, if they can sweep them, they tie the Golden State Warriors for 15 wins in a row. Come on.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing. That's incredible. If they could pull that off, amazing.
Nah, we're going to pull it off. Like it's no question about it. If anybody listened to me last week and they would have put some money on the game.
All right. I would like you to slow down because I'm the one who said it 4-0 sweep. I said it first. Go back, rewind the tape.
What?
Yes, I did.
Yo, your revisionist history is crazy, Letty.
You want to put that money on it again?
Right now, we were made aware by one of the homies, Tejal, that Ticketmaster is selling tickets right now. I thought Game 3 was completely sold out, but apparently they held some for the regular market. So right now, if you get on Ticketmaster and get in the queue, right now I'm number 583,000th on the queue. So yes, I have a great chance of getting tickets.
You got a great shot at it.
MSG fits, I think, 18,000.
But you know what? You can't win in this day of AIs and bots. You unless you got a bot, you're not winning this one.
Yeah. All right. So let's start bringing some callers. I would love to hear a couple of Knicks haters just so I can laugh in their face. Who do we got lined up ready to come in? Speaking of the man himself, Big Tage, what's good, brother? Yes. I'm a little bit upset. I packed really fast for LA, and I didn't even pack anything Knicks related. So I was out here watching Game 2, and I wasn't even repping.
You're just like one of those Lakers fans, bro.
I wasn't trying to get jumped because I think there was more San Antonio's people in the building, but you know what? It's all good. But yes, Tage, thank you for
Charles Barkley said you're only gonna get jumped. You're only gonna get jumped by some bigger people,
some gangbangers. You repping the wrong set in LA.
Dude, I do got some colors on. But yes, Tage, how did you hear about these tickets going on sale?
So the thing that happened was that Ticketmaster ended up like not selling full MSG tickets. So I think the tickets that were sold ended up being like people's season tickets or something. I actually don't know what are the exact who has those exact tickets, but Ticketmaster never sold their tickets. So the whole thing that happened was San Antonio held off, and then San Antonio only sells their tickets through a certain website so that when they sell and when they get the resale, they get the fees on both. So they'll get more money out of the ticket sales. MSG only ended up has didn't sell. They should have sold from the beginning, but they held off. They were supposed to sell it on Friday or something like that. And then they ended up holding off until now. So it ended up being like this whole situation. And so now they had like the chase card people can sell. And then they have this fan pick thing. Like if you do a fan pick or something verified, they have another one at 2 p.m. So I was 12K in line, and then I saw that stuff going like quickly, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get some. And then I go in and it's all sold out. So you can get out of the queue right now, but it
Wait,
is
but
what it
if I
is.
stay in the queue, does that put me on the queue for the 2
No,
p.m.?
no, no. You have to get it. No, you have to get into the 2 p.m.
See, this
separate
shit
because
is
you have to get a
rigged,
code for
man.
that.
Oh,
It is
This
rigged.
shit is
No,
rigged.
I mean it's Ticketmaster. It is definitely rigged. So,
so
but
I'm pretty sure I have to do a little research on this, but I'm pretty sure this is related to Dolan saying that he wanted New Yorkers to actually get a chance to buy tickets, and so they reduced the time period for resellers to be able to get tickets off. So I think that's the reason why these tickets are going on sale so late in the game. But yeah, I
son, New
guess I
York's coming to these tickets. Who else is coming? Who else is coming to this game? San Antonio's
Right,
not coming to this game.
that is
right.
true. But I guess regular non-billionaire New Yorkers, he wanted to give them a chance because like right
That's
now
fine.
the tickets that are on places like StubHub and places like that are fucking what's the cheapest ticket? I think 4K.
It's like nine. It went up. It's
Cheapest I
9K
saw was
now
12.
The
or 8K.
cheapest was 12 right now.
12.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 8K.
Woo.
And that's up from 10.7. So you ain't
That's
getting in there, buddy.
nah, I gotta go one. Come on. Hey, everybody watching at home. I'm starting to GoFundMe. Let's send AlexxMedia to the finals. Let's
I was gonna
go.
say sell one of the studios. Sell one of the
Oh no,
studios.
no,
You probably can get see.
we
You
can't
know
do
what's
that.
nice and free? A bar. Let's
All
go to
right.
a bar. Let's turn that shit up.
What are your predictions for the rest of the series?
Look, I thought we were gonna give up Friday. I mean, like we're due one, right? So the interesting is the Warriors. They went 15-0, and then they lost in the finals. They ended up winning 3-1, I believe, or 4-1, I believe, to against the Cavs. So if we do sweep, we'll be the first people to have won consecutively through the finals and like never have lost a game since obviously the Atlanta series.
Yeah.
So I think, to be honest, it would be hard to see them win um in New York. I think it'd be like really hard, like just our fans, everything that was going on. Like again, they were more quiet in San Antonio when they weren't winning, but like here, if they're losing a bit, even 10, 20, like it's gonna be hard for them to come back. They're young. I think it's gonna, like you can see like even from the how they were playing the passes and everything else that was going on. I think it'll get in their heads. I think the pressure will get to them. So I
Yeah.
do think we can sweep, but I wouldn't be crazy if it went one more game. But I think it's gonna be harder for them to win. Like the easiest chance that they had to win was in San Antonio. If they can't win in San Antonio, like damn, what are you gonna do in New York? So I don't know. But like you said, like the Knicks fans, like I don't think people really like. I'm old enough to like kind of see like Patrick Ewing like go through his kind of stuff and like obviously get hurt and then us lose to the Spurs the first time. But ever since then, we have gone through it. We have been bottom of the
Yeah.
league. We haven't done shit since God knows when. Like you've seen, like Isaiah Thomas ran this team and he ran this team to the ground. I remember that stuff purely. And not only did I hate him because of the Jordan stuff, but then I was like, oh, now you messed up my team. And then you get Phil Jackson, and then like David Levy was my savior because he got double doubles. Like I just remember it all. And like obviously signing Melo and trading for him when we could have got him on free agency without trading anyone,
Yep.
when our team was finally starting to do good. All this stuff is crazy. So the fact that we're not even just winning, we are dominating. We're not even doing like some like underdog stuff. Like we are dominating teams is insane, unprecedented. Like it's crazy. The fact that Knicks are doing this, it's insane. Like it's too. You feel like it's too good to be true, but here we are.
And then, what about Trump and Zohran going to the game? Do you think that's going to have an impact on anything?
So it'll be interesting to see where do they sit. Trump's going to say security, but obviously Zohran did his backdoor stuff. But where is he going to be versus where's Trump going to be?
Like,
I think that
previous games, Zohran was like, I think he was up in the 300s.
300.
Trump most likely will be in a suite.
He'll be in a box. Yeah,
be in one of the boxes. But
can you imagine if someone throws like something at him and then like hits him?
Yeah,
like the tomato that he gets hit. That tomato would blend in with the skin. Who needs that, right?
Chances are somebody streaks at the game or like runs onto the court.
What is this, Kaushi?
I'm betting on it because I think it happened in Spurs, and I bet you somebody made it.
How's the better question?
Yeah,
where the fuck
Texas
is the security?
crazy.
And they better be tight. How you let a fan run in the court like that?
Yeah. There's no way. When's the last time you ever saw anything like that? Yeah, when is the last time you ever saw any of that happen? That's
gotta be ready.
Wait.
He's about to get shot if he does some of that stuff
Hell
in New York. Like, that's crazy.
You guys are bugging.
That's crazy.
All been to
it's Face ID. It's impossible to get an MSG without being like flagged by some like next level, like Palantir level, ID theft and whatever nonsense.
But the dude had a ticket. The dude actually watched the majority of the game when he ran on the court. I think it was like the end of the third or something like that.
That's not the argument, though. It's just how'd you let him get that far close to the player?
Yo, there's not that much security. We've all been to games. You just have a couple of guys that stand around the perimeter.
All those people.
They're not
all those people around the court with the jackets, the blazers on.
Yes.
That's security.
Yes.
And there's usually about 10 of them. They should have got him. That was bullshit.
It is so easy to if you just dart running, you can easily get past. And once you're past one of the guys, you're on the court.
Okay. It's not that. It was the time it took because he had already took his phone out and stopped by Wemby and shit to do whatever.
Yeah, he is ready.
That is a lack in security and it's bullshit. They should have had somebody.
Yeah, that's
Could you
not
imagine
happening.
if that was some weird fan and he went and hit a Brunson in the knee? Tanya and Hardy Brunson? That would have been ridiculous.
Speaking of which, this actually brings us
You get jumped by New York.
I know. This is actually really good because it brings us to the dilemma question. And I'm curious, Tage, what is the wildest thing you would personally sacrifice for your favorite team to win it all?
You're gonna clip this, but no, I can't say it.
Say it.
Nah.
I won't clip it. Just say it. Nobody's watching. Only a couple hundred.
No one's watching. All my parents. So that it's like.
But millions during the week.
Let me think. I mean, I can't give up my cheeks, right? But no, I'm just kidding.
What?
Actually, I gotta think. Wait, what would I give up for my favorite team to win it? Nah, so my favorite team's the Giants, and I already won 2, so I won't have to give up much. If we could win like every game for a decade, ooh.
Come on, what would you sacrifice?
That might be cheeks worthy. Dang.
That's
for a decade. That's crazy.
Yeah, but after
that's crazy. I go homeless. I go homeless for a month.
Yeah, but after you win the first couple, then you're gonna be like, damn, I regret this.
Nah, dude. Nah, you don't understand. No, bro. I live in Philly, bro. These Eagles fans, I'd be giving it to them all day, all night. I'd be homeless for a month for that.
I thought about this, and I'm like, all right, imagine this is not going to happen, but let's say this series goes to game 7. If it went to game 7, and like, let's say it's right there at the end of the 4th, and it's close, and
what's the sacrifice?
Spurs got the ball. I'm doing exactly what that kid did, but I'm doing it in the middle of the play, and I'm going to block somebody or just interfere with the play that would have been the winning bucket, and I know I'll be banned from ever seeing
you want to prison again?
You're
going to prison again in Texas. In Texas.
I'll do it. Yes, I'll do that.
Your mixed race ass self is going to prison again in Texas.
But imagine.
Son, I'm gonna sell my Patreon for that then, because I'm never gonna see you again.
Wait. That one, it can't be that much.
It's gonna be me and Lenny.
Wait a minute. It can't be that much jail time.
Let's do it.
If we end up winning the game because I made that play, when I come back to New York, I get the key to the city.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it.
For
I'm
cheating?
Yeah, I wouldn't want it that
Come
way.
on,
I
so
would
what are
feel
you
dirty
talking about?
that. I would
What?
feel dirty about that. If you had to go in and you bump someone, like son, like you are like your face to hip length on Wemby is like he's 7'6", you like 4'6",
It don't
but you gonna
matter.
hit
I'm
him
gonna
and then
Yeah, but I would be breaking
you
up
know,
the
take it.
play that they
That'd be
were about to
crazy.
win the game on.
No,
How do you know? You won't know until the shot goes up.
It don't matter. It's gonna throw it off, and
no
I'm gonna take
way,
credit for it.
dude. No way.
Yo, bro,
Nah.
I don't know what you're talking
Nah.
about, bro.
Hey, what would you do for your team, Letty?
I'm not that dedicated, so it's okay.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't have anything.
Yo, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna watch a game with you, bro. I don't think I'm
Why?
watch a game with you, yo.
Listen, I to lose, to sacrifice something just for them to win the chip, I'll wait till they get good enough to win it on their own. And the good news
you're
is
not a real
they're
fan.
good enough to win it on their own this year. We're gonna
No,
make
but
it
which
happen.
team would you say? No, but which team would you want? Which team would you even want to sacrifice on for?
I'll
At
do
this point, desperation is Mets, right? Because Giants won,
Desperate
Knicks are
would
about
be
to
the
win.
Mets.
Yeah,
But
so then
honestly,
what would you?
sports
Yeah, I
ain't
wouldn't do
even
nothing
that
for the
deep.
Mets. I wouldn't do nothing for the Mets.
But yeah. All right. We're gonna move right along. Tega,
Hi,
thank you so
peace.
much.
Peace,
Appreciate
Tate.
you. All the Knicks haters are afraid to jump in the chat, and I respect. I understand because
So no, see what I'm telling you. Nobody wants to talk about the Knicks because New York fans are the worst. So they're like, what's the point in talking to y'all motherfuckers? You know?
we are. All right.
All you're gonna do is get some shouting and rowdiness, pushing.
But it's
Don't
fine.
come out. Don't come
I'm
out
gonna
Monday
keep
night.
talking
It's gonna
about
be
shit because we are going to sweep these boys, and it's going to be glorious. Glorious.
okay.
All right.
I'm with you.
We have some housekeeping to do. I'm switching up this show. I'm gonna save this stuff for after the topic, so I'm gonna get into it right now. All right, so before we jump into topic 2, some quick church announcements. If you're watching us right now on YouTube, please do me a quick favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it helps us a lot on this show, and you'll be notified once we go live, so then you'll be able to call in. If you want to call in for now or future episodes, hit that Patreon link. It's in the description right now. Or you can scan the QR code that's on the screen. Just take a screenshot and then hit it in your pictures. It'll bring you right to the sign up. And by signing up to Patreon, you get priority call-in access. You get exclusive additional content like behind the scenes, vlogs, and our other show called PM Nights. That's our wild, uncensored show where we talk about all the stuff we can't say on YouTube. So yeah, you subscribe to Patreon, you get access to all that. And then our next announcement, get off of the internet and let's vibe in real life. On June 24th, Canceled Comedy is back with another live comedy show right here in New York City. We're going to have some of the funniest comedians on the lineup. We're going to announce the lineup really soon. It's actually a jam-packed lineup. It's kind of crazy. I can't believe I got all these people on it. Tickets are up at canceledcomedyx.com, and that's going to be on June 24th. And then the following month, on June 25th, I want you all to pull up to our Tennis for the People Summer Clinic here in Manhattan. This is an event for everybody to come play. So whether you're a 3-0 like me or you've never held a racket in your life, we have a court for you to play on. We've got free giveaway, food, drinks. We got DJ Moma on the 1s and 2s. So yeah, secure your spot at theallloveclub.com right now. But yeah, now let's get right back into it. Topic 2. The socialist experiment. Mamdani is out here proving New York doesn't need a crooked mayor or billionaire dick riders to run the greatest city on earth. Let's look at the facts. First up, crime is down. The NYPD just reported the fewest murders and shootings ever recorded for the first 5 months of the year. With the budget, he inherited a $12 billion hole and balanced it without cutting services or raising property tax. With housing, he is putting belt to ass on slumlords. The city won $34 million for tenants and hit them with almost 200,000 housing violations. With childcare, he secured a state partnership dropping free care for 2-year-olds starting this fall. And then for groceries, because food prices jumped up 66% over the last decade, he is funding the city-owned stores in every single borough, with the first one dropping by 2029. But then we got the billionaires. Mamdani and Hochul, they pushed a tax on luxury second home trophy apartments where no one even lives to bring in $500 million a year. And that's why billionaires like Ken Griffin are crying to the media, threatening to pull their money out of New York and run to Miami. So the debate is simple. Supporters are saying this is exactly what they voted for, a mayor who handles the shit hitting real New Yorkers every day instead of letting billionaires treat the city like an ATM. But for the critics, they say slow down. The grocery stores aren't here yet. The child care is still rolling out, and the comptroller is warning the budget relies on one-time money. Which brings us to the real question. Is Mamdani actually building a city for regular people or selling us a dream we can't afford? Here's my take. I respect the fight. Rent is nasty. Childcare is beating families over the head. Billionaires want the New York power without the New York responsibility. So when Mamdani tells them to pay up, I'm not mad at it. But do not get it twisted. I'm not handing this man a trophy after 5 months. If the plan flops, that is completely on him. But right now, the haters just sound mad he's actually trying. Lenny, let's be honest here. Is Mamdani actually delivering for regular New Yorkers, or are we just buying into the hype before the check bounces?
Honestly, it's still it's still the jury's still in, right? It's still a little early for claiming any victories on like the budget. How could you say that he balanced the budget and all that shit when they had to go through all sorts of manipulations and help from the state to do this? Like you act like he just came in, we're balancing our budget. No, he still had to ask the state, who refused at first, to give him money. So let's not call no,
But
don't
that's
please don't do it.
But that is balancing the
Don't
budget.
do it.
He found a way to get it done, and he got it done.
Yes, but you're still borrowing money. So clearly, yes, it's his first year. He's got to use imaginative and innovative tactics to try to get things settled. However, let's see how it goes. Like I said, it's too early to know, but we do know that I believe there's something with the pension plan that they had to roll back or maybe delayed. That's not good. They had to do a few things with the state budget and what allocations are happening. Great. Okay. Let's go to the supermarket, La Marqueta. I thought this was supposed to be in areas that didn't have supermarkets, yet it's smack dab in an area where there's 9 other supermarkets in the area.
No, that's not
one.
That's not what this is.
No, relax. That's
not
one.
what this is. Can
Why
I
not?
rebuttal that?
No, hold on.
All right.
Why is it that you're putting it in an area that already has 9 markets? Now you can talk.
Can I answer? Okay. So to answer that question, food prices have been going up. The supermarkets and food distributors are taking advantage of customers by hiking the prices, because once inflation went up and they hiked the prices, they never brought them back down. So now he's going to have these state-run supermarkets in and around areas that have other supermarkets, but they are going to get stuff at cost and sell it to customers at cost. And so now it's going to force the other supermarkets in the surrounding areas, hey, if you don't want to lose all your customers, you are going to have to bring your prices down in order to compete. That is a masterful thing to do in a capitalist market.
Okay. So the point of every business is to make money. So
not for these state-run supermarkets.
Okay, now please tell me in what way, shape, or form where has this worked? Where a government-run market for the people have worked. You can't.
So
there's nowhere to point to it.
So you're saying
can't
just
buy
because
something.
there's no proven concept, then you shouldn't try anything new?
No. No. People have tried it. But what we're saying is, why not learn from history instead of repeating it, the same shit? It is not, if it's not profitable. First, you're in business to make profit. If I buy something at cost and sell it at cost, what the hell am I doing? Where do I get? You got to pay your workers. You got to pay maintenance. You got to pay for the refrigeration. You got to pay all sorts of things and the management. So if you're buying something at cost and then selling it at cost, how do we build a margin where we could produce more and get more things? Where's the city going to get the money?
I'm sorry. So that's the only place I probably misspoke. So he's buying it in bulk, so they get a discount because they're going to buy for all the stores in bulk. So he gets a discount. And so now he's selling it at a rate where it's going to cover the cost of running the supermarkets. They're just not making a profit off of this stuff.
Listen, I think for the longest time we known that supermarket margins aren't the best. They're very small. So when you, first of all, everyone buys in bulk. The supermarket buys in bulk and all that. The manufacturers, they're doing shrinkflation and all sorts of things. That's not necessarily the market's problem. So when you put a market or free market somewhat, and you put it around a neighborhood that already has these resources, all you're doing is bringing everybody else. You're bringing their money-making functions down.
No,
Because now you have a market that's going to sell, that's going to undercut them. First of all, these are private businesses, right? These are not chain supermarkets. They got a whole bunch of them that's owned by some guy that got a supermarket and he's done his thing, and now he's got a couple of supermarkets. Now you're dipping into his pocket. It's not like he's a millionaire or something. Like he's trying to
price gouging us, Lenny. Food costs have gone up 66% in the past 10 years. That's crazy. That is outpacing inflation.
Rent has gone up 50% and everywhere else. Housing, all sorts of Knicks tickets exploded 4,000% from 10 years ago.
Yeah, but
I mean,
that's
it
different.
is what it is. This
Knicks
is New
tickets
York.
are a luxury. I'm talking about these are goods that you need. So it's like housing, food, and that's why he's trying to solve the housing problem by building more
So
housing.
does everybody deserve a house?
Yes, actually, everyone does deserve a roof over their head.
Okay. So sure. Okay, I'm with you there. How do you ensure that?
Well, if you build more housing, so now the pricing of housing will go down because now you have more supply.
Okay, so you're saying that Mamdani's putting belt to ass to landlords and shit like that.
Yep.
How come we have a New York City Public Housing Authority, whatever, where they have a whole bunch of apartments that they refuse to update, they refuse to renovate, and that they have I think it's over like 300 units. You're so concerned about other landlords that you haven't even cleaned up your own house.
Nope.
I say clean up your house. We have government-run apartment buildings that are dilapidated, they're shit, they're terrible, and no one's fixing them. And before you start trying to take money from landlords that are actually running a proper building, how about you fix your own house up? That's what New York needs to do.
That's See, I love this. I love this because he has an answer for everything you're saying. That's exactly what he's doing, because he's not only is he giving citations to these slumlords that haven't been fixing up these apartments, that are keeping them vacant and haven't been improving the conditions of the people. He is going to also start taking over the buildings from other landlords that aren't renting out these places, that aren't fixing it up.
Great.
So it's like, hey,
what you want is a government takeover.
If you're going to let this place sit and not rent it out to people, you know what? We're going to take it from you. And now this is going to be a city-owned building. And now we're going to have even more
eminent
housing.
domain is okay with you. Take whatever you want, whenever you see fit, that you're out of compliance with us, so we're going to take your shit. That's what you're for.
If you are not doing right by the people, if you're actually hurting the New Yorkers, if you're hurting New Yorkers,
it's my shit.
Yes. No. So why would
if I have 10 houses and I don't want anyone to live in them except for when the fuck I visit them, I have the God-given right to do that.
All right. And now that brings us on to the next thing. So now people like that have all these extra homes, second homes, third homes, all this stuff that's just sitting there. You know what? You have the right to own these stuff, but you know what? You're going to pay a little bit more on taxes because of it. And now he's coming after the billionaires. And now they got to pay more on these second and third and fourth homes.
All right.
Yes,
all right.
Letty, I love it. Every single problem, he got an answer for it, and we're just 5 months in.
Yeah, but you're saying
right
it's
now.
an answer, but it's more of a government overreach. No. He gets to tax me on all my extra property. Wonderful. How about this? How about I take my shit and go somewhere else?
Go.
You can take the building.
Go.
You can take the building, fix it up however you like, because we know in about 5 to 10 years it's going to be shit again, and then it's going to be vacant, and then we're going to be back in this, and he'll be long gone out of office. He won't care, and then you'll leave the people who are in power at that time to fix up your bullshit. Like this makes no sense. How does the house, again, you haven't even fixed the housing problem in your own house. Like you haven't fixed NYC's housing issue. They have plenty of apartments that's been vacated. How come that hasn't been
Lenny,
touched?
He is fixing it currently. Like, what do you
How?
not understand? Okay, if you must
Renovation
not have
hasn't even
listened to the
started.
whole fucking monologue I just did.
Renovation hasn't even started. Where does renovation start?
So right now in Manhattan,
You can't even put a supermarket together in a year, which privately, most people, it takes a year, maybe 14 months to do. He's taken 3 years and $30 million, where they say most people we can get it up and running in 6.
Can I answer the
bullshit.
last question you just asked? So you said, oh, where's he building? Where are they fixing up housing? Right here in Manhattan on 28th and 8th, those projects right there, they are structurally, it's about 6 buildings, if I'm not mistaken. They figured out a way to turn that into 12 buildings. And so now they take all the tenants out of one building. They're putting them, they're housing them, I think, in like a hotel or something like that nearby.
For free?
And then once
For free?
What?
For free?
No, of course they figured out in the budget in order to be able to do this. But
For free.
wait. Once they do this to the first building, once the 2 buildings go up, now they can bring all those people back, and they have the room to now repeat that, but not have to put the tenants outside into a hotel. They can put them into the new building. So they're going to turn that space into double the amount of capacity. So they're improving the apartments and creating more housing. Come on, Letty. He's doing the thing that you just said.
You have this optimism for Mamdani. Let me ask you, what New York building project has been done on time, on budget?
Hold on.
So again,
hold on.
You are saying,
wait.
we're going to take all these people from this. Stop it.
This is more important. Our producer Clara just said they opened up more tickets for the Knicks. So I got to stop right now and get on this queue. Sorry, guys.
Where's the link?
Out of Ticketmaster. Everybody.
Anyway,
no. This show got to stop because I'm getting in this queue.
You can listen either way, man. Listen, fuck Mamdani and all that bullshit. But you know what would be great? Mamdani and Trump at the game.
Fuck you, Lordy. This is more important right now. Are you sure? Because I'm still in the queue. Do I have to get out?
Tell them to do it.
So stay in this queue. All right. Okay. All right.
It ain't happening.
Yo, I'm getting these fucking tickets. I'm telling you that. I don't care if I got to fucking sneak in the building. I'm getting in. Okay. So I've been cooking you this whole conversation because Mamdani
No, you haven't.
You haven't. He's been showing proof. Like, come on, 5 months in, and he's doing what he said he's going to do.
So I will say
he's doing way more than most politicians do in 4 years.
Wow, stop it. I will say this. With respect to the crime, because most of the crime stats come from last year.
Speak on it.
The 2025 crime stats are great under Adams, and the 2026 so far, you take over in the winter.
Are phenomenal.
Hello, can you please shut the fuck up? You took over in January. It was a cold winter. I'm not saying, you know what happens when it gets hot. And it didn't even get hot, and we had a couple of murders in Queens and shit like that. Let's wait to see what happens. Now, this is going to be the major test right here. The Knicks win and sweep. Can you handle what's going to happen to the city? This is his defining moment, because if the Knicks sweep and the crowd goes wild, there's going to be some casualties in this. No. He's got to calm this whole thing down. How does he manage it? How does he make it safe for everybody to celebrate peacefully?
We're just going to burn shit and maybe destroy some property, but we're not killing nobody.
Listen, to the credit, and it's not Mamdani, I am going to throw credit to Commissioner Jessica Tisch for doing her damn thing. She did it last year, and she's continuing it to do it this year. She's been a great commissioner. The boys in blue back her. They don't really back Mamdani, so you better watch his fucking mouth.
Apparently they do, because they're working for him.
Tisch, they're working for Tisch. Remember, the commissioner.
But you know, when the police don't fuck with the mayor, they can make their numbers look really bad. They can just look the other way when crime's happening. They can, know they have the ability to do that. We all saw that during COVID, when people were just committing crimes and police wasn't doing shit. So apparently they don't dislike him that much, because crime is down to historic levels than it's ever been. And you can't tell me, oh, it's the wintertime. It's been warm for the past 2 months.
I can tell you that, because historically that's when crime is lowered.
Yes.
And plus they were on a they were on a downtrend since 25. So, okay, Again, I'm not giving him a grade on it. What I'm saying is it's still too early. How will you handle the Knicks winning? How will you handle the summer? That's what we need to see. We need to see when shit starts to get popping in the Bronx and Brooklyn, what's going to happen. And Queens, there's a lot of shicey motherfuckers over there too. So you got to see how they handle the summer. If it's a good summer, then I'm with you. If it's a bad summer, we're going to be right back on this couch. We're like, he can't handle it.
So if it's a good summer and crime stays down, you're going to say that Mamdani is the best mayor New York has ever had.
Why would I do that? We all know it's Rudy Giuliani.
Fuck Rudy Giuliani. You know what?
Oh,
he ruined his legacy. He did.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about New York now.
We know we talk.
We're talking about New York now, right?
He ruined his legacy. You know what?
No. We're talking about New York now, right? See, now look at you moving the goalpost. Shut the fuck up.
All right, call it. My producer is giving me upset. The callers are waiting to come on. Let's bring them on. This is just so fun to just cook Lenny, yo. Castellano, what's up? Juan, New York's, what is it? What's your...
Juan sells
NYC. How's the selling going? How's the housing market?
It depends where you're at, but I'll tell you what, the luxury market, it's hard to get buyers in there, man, because a lot of people, I think, with money are not trying to buy in New York right now.
Well, we're not worried about them. How's the renters market?
You should.
No, we don't care
about
the renters
market is.
You should.
No, let them answer that. How's the renters market right now?
I mean, you always got the renters market. The problem with the renters market is I can't really speak about it because it's a fair housing violation if I talk anything about it.
Oh, well, we can read between the lines, and I know that means it's fucking phenomenal. That's what it means.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. I read between the lines. I read between his eyes. He is small.
You can't read between.
But you know what they did approve? I think they approved for New York the little micro houses for rent. You could put a little house in your backyard and rent that shit out.
ADU shits. But yo, this is my thing.
Wait. Can you talk more about that?
What?
Can you talk more about that?
The ADUs?
Yeah.
The ADUs is, I mean, it's when it all comes down to it, you're gonna have neighborhoods that don't like it and some that love it, right? When you got a neighborhood that's very close knit and they don't want a lot of in and out of traffic, they're not gonna like when their neighbor has someone living in the garage and someone living in the basement. So, right? Because then
is this a Mamdani situation or this was done before him?
No, this actually started in California, I believe, first.
No, I know.
So in California, people.
When did
What?
They start allowing homeowners to build additional units on their property? Was this Mamdani?
I think this was last year.
Oh, so this
this was I think this was the influence of Mamdani, if I'm mistaken, but I think that's where it stemmed from. That just happened.
Okay.
So it just happened.
Like within the past year or so.
That's another win for Zoe.
It's not a win.
That's another win for
It's
Big
not.
It's not a win.
Listen, I don't know, man. I agree with Lenny though to a point where it's like, if it's my shit, why do I have to let y'all live in it?
Right.
I bought this for me. Why am I letting you into my own shit?
Because this is a building.
Because what? I worked for it.
The intention of owning a building is to rent out the apartments.
Who says?
Why do you have a building then? What's the point of having a building?
Because it's mine.
So you
I
just
don't have to rent it out.
So you just want to take up space.
What is wrong with you? You need to go live in Europe in some communist or socialist country. The government has no right to do or take anything away from you. What?
I don't know, man.
Socialist New York is coming, and we love it. Let's take care of the people for once. We don't need homeless people. We have enough housing for everybody.
Okay, so Alex, let me ask you something. How many floor seats do you want for the Knicks game?
I'm not getting floor seats for the Knicks game.
But if you could get floor seats, and you clearly want to be in the building,
yeah,
how much money are you willing to drop on the Knicks?
I'm not going to say that number publicly.
Okay.
In case I do.
So how about you take that same amount? You take that same amount and say, you know what? I could go feed some fucking people outside, and I could give them a hotel room because they need it.
Oh, we're not going to start here. Who is more charitable out of the three of us than me? I volunteer.
Who is more charitable?
I volunteer my time. I donate all the time. I give out food. I hold events for charitable events. Like, come on, stop it. Don't even Don't
No,
even
no, no,
go
no, no,
there.
no, 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 no. That's not enough.
That's not enough.
It's not enough. No.
All right.
Not enough.
Oh, so oh.
You know what?
You get taxed on my
Yo, you're
first
the
home,
wrong
my second
person.
home,
You're-
and then when somebody says, "Oh my God, you taxed my third house," and now you're upset.
You're gaslighting.
Wow.
Me right
Okay, you're a hypocrite.
now. You're gaslighting me right now. I know
He's
what
a
you're doing.
hypocrite.
I know what you're doing, Letty. You're gaslighting
So
me
long
right
as it's not your money, you're all good. Fuck y'all niggas.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Y'all
I
socialist
donate my
ass
time
bitches
and my
need to-
money.
Okay, and you
Yo.
have more, so give it up.
And then I'm not going to have any. And then I'm going to be needing money.
Then someone will take care of you.
Yo, hold on. I got a question for you, Alex. I got a question.
Yeah.
They got something called a COPA law right now, right? So let's say your mother bought a 4-family house in wherever she got it from, right? Worked hard for it, bought it, right? And then now the time has come where she wants to sell it.
Yep.
And she wants to get the most money for it because, like you and me know, we want to get the most money for our
All
property. Did you know that if she was to sell it, she cannot release that house to the market? It automatically has to go to organizations, community, whatever it may be, first
Ridiculous.
before she gets to want to sell it. That house that she worked hard for her whole life and probably had all different generations living in each single floor, she cannot release it and sell it to the public until the community has a say on it first.
But
And if she does do that,
question.
okay,
And when it goes to the community first, can she still dictate what she sells it for?
no, it has to be from market value. They have to give. She has to. Okay, so the community gives out the offers, right? And if she doesn't like the offers, she's like, I don't like them. I still want to put it out to the public.
Okay.
Community gets wiped off. She puts it out to the public. Lenny's like, yo, I want to buy for that price, whatever price Lenny says.
Okay.
It then goes back to the community. And
As
the
a
community's like,
counter.
oh, I can get it for that price. And you know where it now goes back to? The community.
Okay. So what's wrong with that?
What do you mean what's wrong with that?
I
Your mother
want
could
it.
probably be getting that money from someone else.
No, but I'm
More
just saying
from someone else.
But you just said that once it goes, let's say the community gives offers and then she doesn't like any of those offers, then she's allowed to go out into the public and then she gets an offer from the public. Then she has to just give the community a chance to buy it at that rate that she got the offer at. So she's still going to get the rate that she wants.
It's not exactly true. That's not exactly
That's
true.
what you
Because
just said.
when you want, no, listen to me. There's a timeline with this whole thing. Yo, look, again, your mother wants to sell the house. I want to get this shit sold next week. Then she has to go through the whole city process. And then she has to go through the market.
Can she-
And then
So
she
they're
has to go through the
delaying
city
people.
process.
Can she sell it for the number she wants to sell it for? Can they force her to sell it for a number she doesn't want to sell it for? Answer that question.
No.
So
No.
then what's the problem here then? What's the problem?
Huh?
So hold on.
The
hold on.
problem is, yo, you want to sell your house, right? When do you
Yes.
want to sell your house? When do you want to sell it?
Okay, so you're saying the issue
Okay,
is...
okay.
So you're saying the issue is that this prolongs the selling period because you have to give a chance to the community. But at the end of the day, she can still get, or I can still get whatever rate I want to sell the house for.
So wait, let me
See,
ask
this
you
is
one.
the thing.
Yeah.
No, you didn't get me with nothing. Trust me, you didn't get me with nothing with this because I'm the one working this whole procedure here.
Okay.
So I can tell you, it actually hurts you more than it hurts anybody else. To be honest with you,
I don't think it does. I think if you're selling to the community, if the community is going to use this for family dwelling or building or whatever the case is to actually house people that need it, then I'm more for that than selling it to somebody who's going to sit on this property just for an investment or just to let their money sit in one place and not rent it out. And now that's just useless space. I'd rather
no, it's not even. See, look, why are
because
you
that's
pocket
what a lot of
watching,
these
though?
rich people do.
Why are you pocket watching the other person's thing? Who
It's not
cares
about
if he
pocket
buys
watching.
it and does whatever he wants? You're watching his pockets.
No,
You just said,
no,
I don't want to sell to this billionaire because he's gonna buy it and have nothing to do with it. No, you're the seller.
It's about
My
the greater
job is
good.
to.
It's about the greater good. We have mad people that are fucking homeless right now, or what's
So
the correct
okay, so
term?
take care of them, Al. Take care of them.
I am. That's what I'm, and that's why I'm
Take
going
care
for
of
it.
them.
You know,
That's
you're not.
what I
You
am.
could put.
I
you
am
could put-
for these.
You could put 10 families in a hotel tonight with the amount of the Knicks tickets are. So do it tonight.
Lenny.
Oh, so that's what you're gonna sacrifice. Human sacrifice.
No,
You're ready, you're
that's the
willing
thing.
to sacrifice humans so you could go to the Knicks game and have them win a championship.
So
That's fucked up, Alex.
It's fucked up,
I'm
son.
getting that's fucked up.
It's fucked up, son.
Super fucked up.
You can be charitable and you can still enjoy your life, and like you can do both at the same time. You don't have to give all of your money away, guys. Like,
Yo,
Are you
you know what you
wasting
should
all
do?
of your money on Knicks tickets?
Listen.
you guys are
I don't
No,
think
listen,
so.
shut up, Lenny, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Listen, I think what we should do is you should rent out an Applebee's, right? And give
No
everybody a
doubt.
fresh meal where we can all watch the Knicks games with everybody needs a home and then provide them housing after. With all that money for Knicks tickets, you could do that.
You lost me
Housing?
at Applebee's, bro.
No,
Why can't
get
they go to
all the homeless
Applebee's?
people. All the homeless people comes into Applebee's. You all get
Why-
them a good meal. We all watch the game together, right?
Yes.
And then you can give them something.
I'm
With
not
all
watching
money
the
for these
game with
Knicks
homeless
tickets-
people.
Yeah, but I could do
No,
that.
but we
I
helping.
I could bring them to Food Bank for NYC and do the same thing. Why would I do?
No,
why
we
would I
wanna
go
watch the game,
Applebee's and wear
though.
a bunch of preservatives and bullshit food that they serve. Yeah.
Why don't you make them
yeah.
cook meal then? Make them a cooked meal then. You like Applebee's.
All right, let's get Juan the fuck out of here. Juan,
Take
before
them
you
to a
go,
bodega.
before you go, can you pull up? Yeah. What is the wildest thing you would personally sacrifice for your favorite team to win it all?
What do you mean by sacrifice?
You have to sacrifice something. Like, hey, either money, time, embarrassment, whatever. Like, you have to sacrifice something. Like, what is the thing you're willing to do for your team to win it?
I won't eat pizza for a month.
Wow.
Yo, that is a big commitment. For anybody, y'all don't know Juan, he's a skinny fat person. Like, he's really supposed to be very fat. He's supposed to be obese. Like, we should be like, should be on life support, but somehow he got genes. He got some type of fucking Asian genes that he could just eat whatever and don't gain weight. But for you to give up pizza for a month, I respect that. Lenny wouldn't do anything. Can you believe that?
Wow,
I
that's
wouldn't.
fucked up.
That's
I don't think
crazy.
it's that deep.
That's crazy.
I don't think it's that deep.
I don't want to watch the Knicks
I
game
pray
with you.
that they win. I pray that they win, but it's not that deep.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
I don't
Well, we
believe that shit.
appreciate you. Let's bring the
Right
next
up.
caller on. Rob G, what's
That's
good, brother?
racism.
Are you watching what Zohran Mamdani is doing here, and how jealous of you of not being a New Yorker?
To be honest, I have thought about leaving this shithole.
Okay. And coming. Where?
England.
I mean, you do got a lot of people over there, but
Oh yeah,
you know
I've
New
got
York is where it's at.
many cousins there. I got a lot of cousins.
Okay, but real talk. How do you feel about the job Mamdani's doing so far?
You see, the thing is, like being so far away from the situation, because I'm not in New York, I'm not in America.
Yep.
I've seen both sides. I've seen creators online talking shit, and I've seen creators online praising him. So I'm not there, so I don't have the actual full story because I'm not there.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
But
don't live there. I don't experience it.
just off of
But
what
from
you see
my
online.
end, yeah, from what I see is that he is doing a good job, but he's still very early in his stages.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't be like, oh yeah, we can't fully praise. We can't be like, oh, he's a savior yet, because it's a 4-year term.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4-year term. We gotta let him, like all the early stages stuff that he's doing. We're going to see the repercussions, the full acts later on.
Okay. But I'm just saying, I don't know if you heard the monologue before, but like from the things he has implemented so far, to me, I see it all as positives. Like he's balancing the budget. He's giving childcare for 2-year-olds starting in the fall, like free childcare, which is really hard for most new parents. the grocery stores, you know, that hasn't come yet, but it is coming, and it's going to bring down food prices across the city. I can't
I
wait
don't
for
think
that to
so.
happen
I-
because people
I
like
don't think
Lenny,
so.
people like Lenny will benefit from the city run grocery stores. But
Why would I benefit? You think I'm gonna want some bullshit downgraded cilantro? I need my shit to have flavor. I'm not buying this shit from a city-run supermarket
the way it's going
with
to benefit
spoiled
you,
milk.
it's
Cilantro
going to
tastes like
benefit.
soap, bro.
It's going to benefit you because it's going to bring down prices from all
Yo,
the other
real
stores
talk.
around.
You want to know what's gonna happen? You're gonna have a city-run grocery store, and people are gonna loot the shit out of it.
No, they're not.
Hear me now. I'm telling you. I can't wait for 29.
Yo,
Because
you
See,
that's
that's
how
the
long
thing.
it
He-
takes to bring up
That's the
a
thing.
supermarket.
He's promising shit in the future, and we're giving credit now.
no, but some of the stuff
Exactly.
is-
Why are we giving him credit now?
some of the stuff is being implemented now already. What are you talking about? He's got
So
Yeah,
what?
give credit for that. Give credit for the stuff that he's doing now. Like,
He
like you
got
said, the child care type
$34
stuff.
million for tenants. Like he's been able to gain money for tenants that have been like wrongfully treated by their landlords. He's already taken over a couple of buildings, and he's going to turn those over. Like he's doing stuff already, implementing things that are affecting people right now. Crime is down, and that he has a big part to do with that. It's not just the weather, unlike Lenny would say.
No. See, this is what I'm saying.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Crime
Listen.
dies down
Go
in
ahead,
the
Bronzy.
winter around the world. That's a fact.
Okay, but if this is the lowest crime rate in the first 5 months of the year of any other recorded year in New York history, you're
That's
not
fair.
saying he has something to do with that?
No, that's fair. That's fair.
There you go.
No, I'm saying that the commissioner, Jessica Tisch, has a lot to do with it.
She does
And
have a lot to do with
implementing. She started
Okay.
implementing this type of action since last year. What I will give Mamdani credit for is keeping her on as the police commissioner. That's
you
the
go.
best thing he could have done
you
because
go.
she was already putting in work. If he came in and got rid of her, he would have had an issue.
So there you
Let's
go.
see what he
That
does.
is good policy right
That's
there.
fair. Yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
yes, but
That's what I'm saying.
Clearly, he recognized somebody who was doing a good job, and he kept them. Let's see if he could do that. Let's see if he can make it
Exactly.
happen. And
Like, let's give him credit for the stuff that he has already done. That I agree with. But why are we gonna give credit for something that's 3 years down the line? You said 29, right?
yep.
Yeah, that's when the
3 years
grocery
down
stores,
the
yeah.
line.
I get what you're saying, but guys, you like when Trump came in on day one and did a bunch of executive orders and stuff like that, and Doge and this and that, people were, one side was praising him, the other side was like criticizing him. So it's like we can give our critiques even though it's early on.
Yeah, fair enough.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. I agree with you. Give the critiques, give the credit for the stuff that's been done, but let's not give credit for something that hasn't been done.
I
It's
get
just
you.
a promise.
I hear what you're saying.
It's just a promise, right? Like if one of us, Lenny, Alex, my bitch ass, if we get elected, we can spew, we can talk shit, we can say, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But if you don't like deliver on those promises, then why should you get the credit?
Yeah.
If he delivers, then 100%,
Gang.
100%, we give him all the credit. We're like, yo, you killed it, bro.
If Lenny were to run for office, I'm leaving the state.
I'm moving in.
Yeah, I'm leaving. And I'm a
You
native New Yorker, I'm
you
leaving.
would miss a utopia.
All
If
right.
Lenny wins, I'm coming, bro. I'm picking up. I'm packing up everything.
You
I'm moving
would miss out on utopia. And you know what? I clean up all the bums off the subways.
Well, fuck
How?
yeah.
How?
How about that? How? Send them to Randall's Island like we did before.
This guy.
No, send them to the states that
Make it a
believe
zombie
in
land.
rehabilitation. Send the states that want all this bullshit.
So you're going to force people against their will and basically put them in a concentration camp.
Well, you said that it's okay to force people to do things, so I'm just taking a
Exactly.
page out of your playbook.
No. I'm
It's
saying
okay for Mamdani. It's
okay
okay
to
for
tax
Mamdani to force people to sell
Yeah.
their property. Not even sell,
No.
to take away the property.
No. You have the
That's
ability
the-
to fix it up. You have the ability to fix it up and to rent it out. If you're not going to do that and you're going to force tenants to live in shitty conditions, then we take it away from you. So they give you the ability to keep it. But if you're going to be a shitty landlord, then we take it from you.
Hey, maybe they're
Who's
shitty
to say
tenants
when
and they
it's
don't pay
livable?
their
Who's to
rent.
say that it's shitty?
All the
decides
tenants
it's
who are
shitty?
complaining, all the tenants who don't have heat
Are
or
all
don't
the
have clean
tenants-
water or the fucking rats are running through their
Are
place.
all the
Those
tenants
people.
up to date with their rent?
Yes, they actually
Right.
are.
No, you don't know that because you know NYC is squat
You're
country, squatters country. So please don't even
Word.
start.
Yo, I don't live there, but I know that the squatters' rights are freaking ridiculous.
Trust me, I know. I have places that I've rented out and I've had to deal with the squatters, and you know, it is what it is. But at the same time, I made money while I was renting it out, so it's, you know, it's a give and take. That shit happens. But yes,
I believe it. Yeah, you should help people out. I fully agree with that.
but
You
Rep
gotta
G,
help people. Be respectful. Be kind to everybody. But when people are taking advantage of you, fuck them.
Yeah.
yes,
And
I
there
feel
will
that.
be always people who take advantage of the system. A bunch
Exactly.
of leeches.
I hear that.
Exactly.
Before you go, are you a sports fan?
Hell yeah.
All right, good. So what's the wildest thing you would personally sacrifice for your favorite team to win it all?
Nothing, bro. It's not that deep, bro. Like Lenny said before, it's not that deep, bro.
Come on.
Thank you.
What is wrong with you people?
Thank
Bro,
you.
dude, I want my favorite sports team to fucking win. I'm a hockey fan. I want my Calgary Flames to win the ship.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna give it. Like, who gives a fuck, man?
When's the last time they won?
1989.
God. And you would,
Yeah. I know.
all right. You like a
As-
Knicks fan
as-
right now.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm cheering for the Knicks.
Okay. So, but you understand the question. You can make it what you want it to be. It could be a small sacrifice. Would you not eat for a day for your team to win? It don't got to be crazy.
Okay. Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What are you willing to sacrifice for your team
If
to win?
if you're gonna say like, I thought you're talking about like some like big ass shit.
I would like for it to be make the shit entertaining. We are trying to entertain the people here, but hey, if you want to be pussy,
You
know.
want some entertainment? Well, fuck you, don't got my pussy, bitch.
But yeah,
You want some entertainment?
nah, but I'll respect your answer if you're a boring fan and you don't care that your team loses forever because you don't want to sacrifice anything. Hey, that's cool too. Rob G, I appreciate you for calling in, brother.
I'll give this finger. I'll give this finger up for the Flames to win, bro.
All right, man. Thank you, man.
I love you, brother. Take care, bro.
Please, bro.
You do. All right, moving right along. Topic number 3. All right. The UK government is treating political opinions like contraband. Today, Cenk Uygur and Hasan Piker got blocked from entering the country right before their flights, completely derailing their scheduled appearances at South by Southwest London and the Oxford Union. The official reason? The state claims their presence is not conducive to public good. That's just a fancy way of saying, we think you might cause trouble, but we're not trying to explain why. Which has them calling this straight up, geopolitical censorship. Cenk asks directly, are we free anymore? This is oppression of Western citizens on behalf of a different country. But critics are bringing real receipts. Hasan previously claimed America deserved 9/11. He stated he'd vote for Hamas over Israel every single time, while Cenk has been accused of pushing anti-Semitic tropes. The pro-BANS side says this is just a sovereign nation keeping communities safe, which brings us to the real question. Is the UK protecting the public, or are they just terrified of the conversation? My take, I don't agree with everything Hasan says, and Cenk yells so much his actual points gets lost in the noise sometimes. But these aren't war criminals smuggling in rockets. They're just commentators coming to talk. If their ideas are trash, just cook them in a debate. Blocking them looks weak. It turns them into martyrs. And that door doesn't close itself. Today, it's left-wing commentators criticizing Israel. Tomorrow, it could be conservatives. Next week, it could be anyone who says anything wrong about the wrong country. Lenny, let's be honest here. Is the UK protecting the peace or proving free speech only exists until you criticize Israel too loudly? What do you think, Lenny?
Well, let's first roll back. Does UK have a free speech law? Is it all free speech over there? Because the only country I know that you can have free speech and say whatever the hell you want is the United States. More reasons for you to put some goddamn respect on our name, because too many people are, oh, United States this, United States that, and yet this is the only place where you get full-fledged rights to do whatever the hell you want. And it's a little annoying that you got two of the biggest mouths going to UK and they get blocked. I am not for that, and I'm never here to defend Hasan Piker or whatever or Cenk, but yeah. They should have been able to go over there, but they don't have free speech laws like we do. So you could come over here, talk that shit, get on a Zoom, do whatever you got to do. You can still make that appearance. So I don't think it's a huge issue. But again, you go to other countries and think that you get the same rights that you get over here, you're highly mistaken. So please stop with the, and this is more or less, hey, stop shitting on USA, a lot of people, and just be happy where you are, because you get more rights afforded to you than anywhere else in the world. And we're talking about a first world country, the UK. You think that you can do whatever the hell you want over there, but you can't.
Got it. Yeah. So the UK, they don't have the same free speech laws like we have in the US. Because like ours is, hey, freedom of speech, as long as you're not inciting violence or fuck, what was the other thing? I think hatred, I believe.
Yeah,
But
hate speech.
they have freedom of expression, which to me sounds like the same shit. But freedom of expression in human rights acts. What does that mean? Can you break that down? We have our
I'm just gonna read it off here.
sure.
It says the UK has a free expression. The free expression is protected under the Human Rights Act, Article 10, derived from the European Convention on Human Rights, but it's a qualified right, meaning it can be lawfully restricted for reasons like national security, public safety, or protecting others' reputations. So it's not directly a UK law; it's like a European Union, I guess, like agreement.
Yeah,
on
but
human rights.
isn't British? I guess it's in Britain out of the European Union. So why would this apply to them?
Yeah, so like their freedom of expression, it's protected through laws such as human rights acts, but Parliament can place more restrictions on speech than would typically be allowed in America. So technically, according to the law, they're allowed to do that, and Parliament can decide what speech they want to prevent or say is illegal. But we aren't citizens of them. So
No,
but when you do go to another country, you do have to abide by their laws. So technically, they're
absolutely,
not doing anything in the wrong.
they're not.
My thing is that if they're being invited to your country by a debate stage, like one of these things is a debate. So why wouldn't you want to have this debate and then prove people why this speech is so dangerous? Look, and you can show your country that, instead of now you're turning these people into martyrs. You're actually making their voice louder, because like now this is not just Hasan Piker, the political speaker. This is Hasan Piker, the political speaker, who got banned from Britain because he talks
Yeah,
too
but
wild for them. Like,
clout to whom though? Like everybody knows who these two people are. Going in the UK, knowing their laws and shit. Remember, it's for the greater good for the public.
yeah.
So if they see that there is a rift being formed, the UK is well within their right to say, you know what, we don't want this here. It's already bad enough. You got motherfuckers in the street getting knifed up here and there. So you gotta be careful. Like don't incite anything. If that's what their prerogative to do, fine. I don't think it makes them a martyr, because again, they already have a following. They're on social media. They're all over the place, and it's not like they can't bring them in over the internet on some platform to do the same debate. They can
Yeah.
still have their debate.
Yes, I get that, but they can't do the South by Southwest because that was like a public appearance. I don't think they have the capabilities of doing like the Zoom situation there. But like, isn't also like, if you block political commentators from entering your country, like, you're kind of weaponizing border control, and that is what authoritarian regimes do. that is similar to an authoritarian
All
regime.
right, all right. So, but again, they have the right and they have a wide scope of what they can and will not allow in their country. You know, it's their prerogative. I mean, we might, as you know, in the United States, we're going to say, oh, well, that's kind of pussy. Why would you be afraid of somebody opening their mouth and speaking, saying their piece? But again, we aren't going to have this blanket understanding of rights and I guess overall day-to-day life in other places. We are I guess I don't know, I guess we're lucky to say the least and not
Okay.
them.
And now the elephant in the room. Why is this happening to them just because of their speech on Israel?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, again, I don't know the inner workings of why they did it. They do speak out against Israel a lot, but they're not the only people in the UK who speak out against Israel. There's plenty of people there. So again, I don't think they're singling them out. I just think that they see an event happening, they probably see some stirring throughout the people, and they want to curb that before anything happens.
Because
And that's their job, right? The job of any government is supposed to protect their people. So the UK people have given their government the right to put these laws in place. They voted these people in. These are the laws of the land. They can do whatever they need to do.
See, like I specifically chose this topic for this show because it worries me a bit. You know, we do this show. You know, we have fun here. We speak on politics, news, pop culture, all different types of stuff. And like, I give my honest opinion. And like, I am against what's going on in Gaza. I am against what's happening in Lebanon. And it's like, I hope that me just expressing the fact that I am against what's going on there doesn't affect me from being able to travel. I love going to London. Like, London's one of my favorite places. But like, I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get blocked from being able to fly places just because I'm, you know, expressing my opinion of not supporting war. Like, that's crazy.
Well, okay, and you can have that stance, but remember, you can't think that you live here and whatever you're used to is going to follow you. You need to follow the law of the land. If they say your speech is a bit too much, they have the right to say you can't come in here. And then your Lebanon take is a little wild because it's not like Israel is fighting Lebanon, the government. They're fighting Hezbollah. Now, are you against the attacks on Hezbollah or are you
No,
against the attacks
I'm
because it's simply in Lebanon?
no, I'm against the fact that they're encroaching into the country and basically taking over more of their country.
Yeah.
Like that.
I get the strategic posture of Israel, I guess, in Lebanon. But I would also say that you should look at what Lebanon's government is allowing Israel to do with respect to getting to Hezbollah. And I think there's a much bigger story there because Israel's government and Lebanon's government aren't necessarily enemies.
And I'm sure there's a lot of nuance there. I'm just saying it's like, hey, I don't like what Russia is doing to Ukraine. And I think that's very similar to what Israel's doing to Lebanon. It looks very similar. It's like, hey, we're going into your place, we're attacking you, and now we're controlling this area. And now
I mean, I wouldn't simulate those two to that level, but fine, fair point.
That's what it looks like. But yeah,
No, it's a little different. It's a little different at this point. Israel did not seize the land to begin with. They didn't take Crimea. Russia took Crimea. There's nothing to that effect. All they did was attack strongholds. So now to pressure and to defeat those strongholds, they have now gone in. But I guarantee you that's not without the consent of the Lebanon government.
Yeah,
Lebanese government.
Time will tell. Thankfully,
Time will tell.
There is a current ceasefire that hopefully will stick for a little bit. You know, no one knows in that area, but yeah, we do have some callers that would like to talk about this topic, so let's bring them right on. Who do we have first?
Nick.
What's up?
What's good, Nick? How's it going?
It's been good, man.
All right.
It's been good and busy.
Let's get into it. Where do you stand on Hasan and Cenk getting banned in the UK?
I think it's really like scary, like you were saying, because like the UK and the US always had like similar kind of like setup in our society.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like we even drew from like the Magna Carta, which is like their constitution and all that. But like it says a lot about like the influence Israel's been having over the West recently. You know, I think that you should be able to criticize any government. You know what I mean? If you have a country with free speech, that's what it is. You should be able to just criticize, especially a foreign war. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
technically
man.
doesn't even involve us. But then what that tells me is Israel is in some way managed to gain so much influence over not just the UK but the United States, because I don't know as much about how they could have affected the UK, but like clearly there's been some type of influence that's put over the UK's government as well.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because in the US, I saw there was a thing a while back that was like you could burn a US flag, but you can't burn an Israeli flag, otherwise you'll go to jail or something, and they're turning people away at the border for having pro-Palestine stances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous because that's not our country. But the fact that you can come here, but you can't criticize Israel, but you can criticize America from within, it tells you like I feel like they've infiltrated our government to like a certain degree. You know what I mean? To the point where like they have more control over our government than we do.
Yeah, it's a little scary. I won't go as far to say that they have more control of our government than we do, but it is it's concerning the appearance of the amount of influence they have in our government. I'll go as far to say that.
For sure. And like it's a conversation that you got to be real like careful how you approach, right, with Israel.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people like they like the pro-Israel side always likes to throw out, oh, you're anti-Semitic for everything that you say against Israel. But it's not. I love Jewish people. I have a lot of Jewish friends. I have a lot of people I love that are Jewish. I have nothing wrong against Judaism. This is all just against the nation of Israel. If any nation did this, it would be messed up. It's just
Yep.
Israel that's doing it right now, and it's affecting the US and the UK now. So like if you got a pro-Israel stance or anti-Israel stance rather, you got to worry like what rights could they take away from you in certain other countries now, and it's crazy. It's dystopian.
Mm. Should we retaliate? Should we stand by Hasan and Cenk and start
Absolutely.
blocking UK citizens from coming into America that we don't like what they say?
It's
Uh,
ridiculous.
I don't think we should block anybody from going into another country for free speech issues. If it's a free country, if it's a country with free speech, that speech should be respected. You know, but the problem
Exactly.
is now it's being limited in different ways by different people and like governments hopping on top of different people's narratives and then doubling down and putting these laws in place that are like unconstitutional and starting to like slowly chip away at our rights. You know, it's like the type of stuff George Carlin used to talk about in the 90s, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And now we're just seeing it happen.
But then
It's sad.
how do we fight back? Like
Why do we have to fight back?
how do we prevent this from getting worse?
Yeah, I mean, I wonder that too. It's hard because in a country like this, the economy is more in favor of those who have more money, right? If you have more money in the US and even the UK, you got more power over society to do things. Like look at how Trump's able to get away with, you know, all the Epstein file stuff. If he was a poor man, he would have been in jail a long time ago. Let's be honest.
I
You
don't
know what I
know,
mean?
Nick. It sounds like you're
Just
blaming somebody for something that you have
as an
no idea if
example,
he did anything.
I'm not gonna go after your father, Lenny, but you know, he's a good example. You know what I mean? Because he's just a rich dude that's done a lot of slimy stuff. It looks
Okay.
like, at least allegedly.
So I'm still not hearing what solutions. Are we just
But
gonna let this
uh,
rock and then we're just
yeah,
going
so I
to
Yes.
mean,
What do you want to do?
So
I,
Lenny, so would you be okay with not being able to go to the UK based off something you said on this show?
Absolutely. The food is shit.
oh shit, I
All
love
right.
that.
Well, that's you.
I'm,
I actually personally love London. That's probably one of my it's in the top 5 cities I love, and it's like to think that I can say something on this show that gets me banned from going to that country is wild crazy.
yeah,
I
it's
don't think that's the
ridiculous.
case. I don't think that's the case. I
It-
think
Hassan and
Well,
they're
Cenk didn't think that was the case either.
I mean,
I mean, but okay. Maybe we need to dive a little deeper into it as opposed to what exactly they're being blocked for.
I think they're
But
definitely
again,
gonna hit you harder if you're a person of influence. Like
And
Alex, you're more of a person of influence than me. I could talk my shit and it might not affect me as hard as it would you because
right,
you got a bigger reach.
right.
You know what I mean?
Possibly, but definitely I'm not on the level of Hasan and Cenk. So yes, of course, this makes them getting blocked
Not
is
yet.
going to make more news. But at the same time, the UK hasn't even given them a reason why. They just said, "Hey," like a blanket statement. We feel your speech isn't conducive to public good.
Yeah, and
Like if you're
that's
gonna block
stupid.
me,
I
at least
mean,
tell me why.
yeah, they're
I
not
think they owe
they
them
feel
that
like they
much.
don't have to tell us why. That's the problem. They feel like they're too
Yeah.
powerful. You know what I mean? But I really couldn't tell you how we fight back against that. I mean, we can organize, we can protest all we want, but at the end of the day, a lot of protesting is just shouting at people that don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Listen,
You know what I
let
mean?
them do what
And
they
that's the
got to
sad
do in
truth.
Britain. We take care of what we take care of. I don't think there's no fighting back on us. That's what they do over there. Cool, whatever.
I mean, the
Man.
We still
solution, I
better
guess,
than
is to
y'all.
Lenny,
We
find a
better
way to
than
get
y'all.
people in
rolling
power
over,
that
bro.
could
Bend
counter it.
over.
Who's rolling over? See, I might have to smack you in your face.
Uh,
Who's doing all that? Who's doing all that?
Son, you just
You
accepted
the one,
shit.
you the one who wants to bend over for them and make him, oh, I still want to come in. Oh my God. So what? If they don't
Yes.
want you there, fuck them.
I want to speak out like I'm doing right now about what I feel that they're doing is wrong. And hopefully, if enough people speak out and there's maybe some backlash where it's like, you know what, we're going to boycott going to the UK. And now they start losing money.
Oh
and
my God. You're going to
their policies
boycott
get
over
affected.
this?
And now, if we could hurt their pockets, you could affect their policy.
Boycott over
Yeah.
this?
I mean,
No, I mean,
it's
if
worth
you
it.
hurt
No.
somebody's pockets, it's gonna resonate. You know, that's why they hated Occupy Wall Street. Occupy Wall Street was like hitting directly America's economic core. You know what I mean? That pissed them off. That's why the response against it was so strong too.
I don't really know if it was really hitting at America's cause. A bunch of broke ass people camping out who got no type of job. And if you had something to do, you would have been fucking at work. That's what you should have been doing. See, this is what I'm saying. All y'all make excuses for bad behavior. Oh, yeah, protest Wall Street, blah, blah, blah. Go get a job. Go do something with your life. But you want to camp out on the street? Come on, man.
They
Y'all,
got a right
y'all
to do that,
killing
though.
me.
You can't be pro free speech and then hate protest.
I know. It's like he doesn't make any sense.
No. I'm not against the protest. You could protest, but most of them stay there for days, weeks on end trying to live there. And you mean to tell me you don't have better things to do with yourself? Try to get some money, try to be a better person to society. No, I'm gonna be a bum in a tent on Wall Street. Get out of here.
People know
I mean,
about sacrifice.
That's sucker shit.
Some people know
All right,
about
if you look at it from their
sacrifice.
point of view, right? They're trying to do that to make society better in their view.
Bingo.
You know what I mean?
And how does it change? What exactly changed?
I really don't know. It's all gotten worse since then, to be
Because
honest.
what they did, NYPD, what they did, we come in, we got to clean this shit up. We had enough.
NYPD acted like they were with them. They started hitting them with batons and spraying them in the face.
Exactly. Please get your bitch ass home. Go find someone else to fucking lay your stupid head on a newspaper.
Nah,
curious,
man.
was Occupy Wall Street that was before the housing crisis or after?
That was after. That was shortly after. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think we got to find a way to build up a dual power structure. You know what I mean? Something that could contend with theirs. Because currently, as it stands, we have no power over this society, man. It's sad.
Yeah,
I wish the average person had more power over the society, but we don't, and it's just getting harder and harder. And like at some point, we got to find a way to break away.
They could have more if people actually voted. Most people don't vote. They don't go to the local elections. They wait to the president. So changes, things that they want to see, or people that they want to see do the appropriate changes for their local neighborhoods and then go broader, they don't vote for that shit. All they do is complain.
Yeah, but even voting, right? Even voting, like, do you choose who's the Democratic and the Republican candidate?
You could if you participated in your government activity.
No, I don't mean that. I mean like when they propose these people to run for office, right? How the hell does that happen? It's within the party. They discuss them. They don't consult the people. They don't go by a popularity contest. They ran Joe Biden against Donald Trump. You know what I mean? And it's two candidates where people were like, oh.
So,
you know
okay,
I mean?
so since we're going to go back, we'll go back and see what happened. Biden, we all know, wasn't fit for purpose. However, they still ran him. And now Jill Biden, everybody else is coming out. Oh, he had a stroke during the debate. Oh, this, oh, that. You knew he wasn't good. You had Kamala. She should have started her primary process from the very beginning, but she didn't have the juice. So clearly they said, we're going to wait till June, which is why they brought up the freaking debate, let him falter, And then, primary season already done. He's dropping out. It's just Kamala. So the people, you have the DNC who's in charge of this shit, making these plans, making sure that the people, you, Alex, you can't even pick who your primary candidate is because no, we got a plan. We know what's best for you. You should be mad at your party for fucking bending you over and just telling you to take it.
This is one thing that I do agree with you 100% on.
Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
party telling you to
taking
bend
it.
over and take it. It's how they look at us. They just want us to bend over and take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of taking it. My legs hurt.
Yeah.
You guys are cooked without even talking.
From the IG comments, I can't read the guy's handle, but they said they supported a UK recognized terrorist organization. That's why they were banned.
Ooh.
Which organization is that?
Let's dive deep.
That's the thing. We need more information.
Thank you, IG. Who's in it? Who's shout them out?
Ron Jew.
Ron Jew.
Ron Jew. That's
man.
that's what
Be careful how you say the last part.
Do we trust that from Ron Jew? I do.
Thank you for the information, Ron Jew. I'm gonna look into that. And
I'm
Nick,
gonna just sit here and
thank you
sip
for
my
calling.
coffee.
Before you go, Nick, we gotta ask you. I gotta see how much of a fan you are.
All right, Nick.
What is the wildest thing that you would personally sacrifice for your favorite team to win it all?
I would sacrifice my middle child.
There we go. That's
Nobody loves the middle child.
That's what I'm talking about. See? Because you still got two more.
Yeah, I got two more. You know what I'm saying? And I said this previously. I can make another one just like you.
So let me ask you, why the middle child?
Because nobody likes the middle child. Everybody either likes the older one or the younger one. Like the older one gets all the hard hits, but then they're like, I love you though. And then the younger one just gets all the love. And then the middle one, they're like, oh yeah, you're there too.
See, all right. So you might be doing them a favor. But
We'll
yeah,
see.
yo, Nick, thank you so much for calling, man. I appreciate you.
No
we
problem.
always
Man.
love when you call, man. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for calling. Thanks for having me, Brad.
We are gonna move. Oh, we got LT.
LT.
My bad. Okay, we were gonna move on to off script, but LT, did you want to talk about this the Cenk and Uygur situation?
We could go a little off script here because I mean this is a good conversation. I think it is a good opportunity to highlight how awesome America is. I'm an immigrant here, and I'm sitting here talking on live with two guys, and I'm able to say whatever the fuck I want. You know, that's the beauty of all this. I definitely do feel like I don't have much of a say. Huh?
I said we're still on YouTube. We gotta respect their rules.
Yeah, I know, and I'll try my best to do that. But you know, at the very least, like that's our only concern. Yeah. Nonetheless, we can speak about the things we want and say things that we want to say.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that. But it definitely highlights like foreign conflict a little bit because it's like, man, we really take this shit for granted, and a lot of times we're hating on America and we really don't realize how good we have it. So.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about it.
That completely.
Totally agree.
America is amazing. This is our 250th year.
Yes, sir.
Existence.
Yes, sir.
And it sucks the way we're gonna celebrate it, but whatever.
Why? What sucks about it? What sucks? Yo, you just anti-American. Yo,
no, it's not about being anti-American. Who wants a UFC fight on the lawn of the White House? That's disrespecting the White House, bro.
Who does what?
We don't want to see people fight the blood sport
but
on the White House lawn.
That has nothing to do with the 4th of July. It's just we're having a fight on the White House lawn. What disrespect is that?
I'm sorry to derail this conversation. I don't care.
Soy boy.
I don't care.
It's hard. It's a tough one, man. Because like, I mean, you should be able to be critical of America. You know, if Trump's not doing something right, we should be able to say, "Yo, get your shit together, bro. You're fucking this all up for all of us."
Oh,
you know,
come on.
Hey, it's a little true, and we should be able to say that. And like Lenny, you should be able to defend your guy too. That's all right.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hear what you're saying. Say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, I know. Lenny's doing a reverse cowgirl on it right now. It's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny.
This guy always with the pause moments, man.
I'm just saying, if it's a very fun watch for people, if you go on YouTube, Jubilee, they did one MAGA Republican versus 20 far left Democrats, and this was Dave Rubin. It is a very entertaining watch. It's just seeing someone try to defend what's happening right now in this current administration I advise everybody to go watch that. But yes,
And that's not to say that the last administration did well too. People have to stop doing this left or right bullshit because it could just be the people in power at this point. Like everybody's been saying, it's like how do we the people speak up about it? And I think you guys are actually providing a good platform to do so because influence has an interesting ripple effect. Like
Yeah.
Nick said, maybe people like us don't have as big of an impact, but people like you guys do. I mean, Lau, you've spoken to Trump yourself. It's a really cool thing to be able to do to say that you've spoken to a president, but the ripple effect is there. You might feel like you're powerless, but you have a lot more influence than you think you do.
Oh man, thank you for saying that, LT. Yeah, I still
LT,
feel
that was
powerless.
beautiful.
I still feel powerless in these times, but hey, any little bit it does help, and that's why we're doing this show. It's like,
Hey, yeah, thank you for having people like
Yeah.
me on here. I feel awesome, being able to get my opinion and my view out there. Thanks for
Yes.
that.
Absolutely.
And now it's a time to embarrass you, because I want
All
to
right.
know, what would you sacrifice? What personal sacrifice would you make for your favorite team to win it all?
Nah, I love these hypotheticals, man. People just need to answer them because me
Right?
personally, I want to see Mexico win the World Cup. So I would give up beating my
Ah.
meat for an entire year if they win.
Wow.
It's a
What you
lot.
say?
He would give up beating his meat for an entire year.
But then you have your girl, so I don't get it. That's
Hey.
cheating.
Okay, so you can't.
I know the developer, all right?
No, so wait. Would you give up? You can't finish. You can't orgasm for an entire year.
Fuck.
Oh.
For Mexico to win the World Cup, yeah, in a heartbeat. Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Wow. See,
They got to win the Dude, if Mexico wins the World Cup, I'm giving up all form of pleasure for 1 year.
1 year.
That's a
1
real
year.
fan right there. That's a
1
real
year.
fan right there.
They got to win the World Cup, though.
Yeah, LT, I appreciate that. Thank you for calling, man. It's always a pleasure.
Love,
man.
guys. Later.
All
Peace,
right,
bro.
let's move right along to off script. This is the part of the show where, hey, you guys can talk about anything you want, whether it's any of the previous topics, if you disagreed or agreed with us, or if you just want to bring up something new. Now's your time to do it. While we bring up callers, you could just bring them on whenever they're ready. One off script topic that I wanted to bring up, and this is a little bit sexist, so I hope most of the ladies are not watching right now. Yesterday, when I was watching, so I just had the TV on in the background. I was like working on this script, getting ready for the show. There was the USA women's versus the Brazil women's soccer team. They were playing just a friendly match. And oh man,
It was terrible. Is that what you're trying to say?
No. The game was actually pretty good. But then I was thinking about other women's sports like volleyball, tennis, track. And it's like their outfits are a lot better in those sports than they are. I'm just going to leave it there. All right.
It was
Chris.
more enjoyable. You were enjoying
it.
Chris, what's good, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Hey, listen, I got your back on this one. We need to go back to the Mamdani topic because everybody was jumping on the man and he couldn't defend himself. I got your back on this one, Alex.
Okay.
Mamdani is going to go. Listen, when the Knicks win the NBA championship, Mamdani is going to go down as one of, if not the best, New York City presidents.
What is going on?
He was the fact. He was the mayor that was in charge of New York City at the time. That's all I'm saying.
100%. 100%.
That's all I'm saying. And if you don't believe it, Lenny, you a hater and you don't like the Knicks as much as you think you do.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
The only person that's going to have God tier status is my man Brunson. That's all.
Yeah.
Him, Towns, the whole starting five.
Listen, wouldn't your boy Trump take credit if the Knicks won under his presidency? I'm just saying, right?
Why would they? Listen, this is not something for him to take credit. No one's taking credit.
I'm just
this
saying,
all
that
goes
seems like
to
a
the
very
Knicks.
Trumpy move.
That's all I'm giving credit to. Mamdani don't get not an
saying.
inch of this shit.
Mamdani gets a lot of credit. He brought the city back. He brought the energy
That's
back
what
to
I'm
the
saying.
city.
He didn't bring the energy back to
brought
the
the
Knicks.
energy back,
Yes, he did, bro.
Oh
Yes,
my
he
God!
did.
So they won.
Come
They
on,
won
what
the
are we talking
midseason
about,
championship
bro?
because of Mamdani.
Yep.
Yeah. Listen, let me ask you a question. Lenny. What would it take for you to actually jump on the Mamdani train, bro? Because you're really hating. You doing tricks right now on the Mamdani
First of all,
train right now.
it's not hate. And if you guys were listening to me. I've said I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because we haven't had too much of a result yet. We don't know what's going to come from the stupid markets. All I know is that's a dumb location and it's a dumb idea and it's not happening until 2029. So that's terrible. So we'll see. Listen, the housing shit, we need to see what happens. But until you fix up the houses that New York City owns, that you can give to your renters, then
you
can't
don't
talk
even
shit
want
to me.
people to. You don't even want to like help the community out. You Orwan, like that was.
I want to help the community.
You want to help your fellow man out. You just want
You
to
know
just.
how I help? Listen, excuse me. How do I help my community? By paying fucking taxes. That's how I help. I pay my taxes. I keep my yard clean.
Yeah, exactly,
That's it.
bro.
I pay sales taxes, all sorts of shit. Now the government's supposed to take care of the rest. You want to know who has the right to litter? I do, because I pay for it to get fucking cleaned up.
Oh my god!
On the street, that's fucking
smallest
sitting on the
violin,
goddamn
oh my
sidewalk.
god,
He
that's
should pick his
crazy.
shit up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, you know what? You know what?
That's some bitch ass.
Lenny's actually contemplating and thinking about moving out of New York. And you know what? I was not going to allow it to happen, but the way you talking, you might have to go. You might have to go.
Like,
New York don't want you.
The grass is greener.
You don't
The
deserve
grass is greener where?
Let me tell you, the grass is greener. Let me tell you. And we're just talking about housing. We're just talking about housing.
New York City
one at a time, one at a time.
City in the world. I've said this on like one of the first episodes that I appeared on, and I'll still say it till I'm dead and buried in the ground. New York City is the best city in the entire world. Yes, there are some flaws. The rats are fucking are everywhere. Like landlords are like out of control. But like at the end of the day, we're the greatest city in the entire world, bro. And we're about to bring home an NBA championship, dude. Lenny, come on, what are we doing?
Listen, I'm all for it. I'm here. Thank goodness I'm here. I can't wait to enjoy this. However, the greatest city in the world is about to get torched to death. So let's relax. Bro. Let's relax. This is gonna be worse than LA, anywhere.
Joyously.
Listen,
that's the thing. If it happens in joy, it's fine.
As somebody who went to the
enjoy shit getting
I'm an
fucked
Eagles
up.
fan. So as somebody who went to the Super Bowl party in Philly, those parties, bro, were off the chain. And the party that's about to happen in New York City when the Knicks bring home the championship is about to be insane,
Chris,
bro.
I don't disagree with you. I guarantee you this place is gonna be lit. We got this parties all over. It's gonna be a great time. Niggas is gonna fuck it all up for everybody. And you know this. You know this. Of course.
We almost got through that.
Yo, my son, just the other day, dude was at game 3. They're watching at the watch party outside of MSG. Idiot, he wore a Spurs jersey, but they fucked him up. So it's like, what you doing?
As they should.
That's on him. Exactly.
On, so that's on him. But do you understand the mentality of these people? This ain't cool.
Don't come to us
now when the championship, they're gonna go nuclear and lose their fucking minds.
Listen, all I'm saying is if you wear a steak-covered suit and then jump into the lion enclosure, that's the lion's fault for attacking you, bro. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? Like, what are we talking about here?
So we are we're simulating human behavior with a lion. Great. Yeah, they are a bunch of animals. They are a bunch of animals.
Because New York is the top of the food chain.
Everybody
is living in our jungle.
Go.
Listen,
preach.
They're gonna ruin it for everybody because we're gonna try to have a good time. There's gonna be people knocked out in the street. It's gonna be awful.
Oh, I can't wait. Bro, it's gonna be phenomenal.
They're just people just be passionate about things, Lenny. I feel like you're not passionate about things right now. People are passionate about Mamdani. People are passionate about the Knicks. You just really on the
Chris, you heard it here
now.
First on AM mornings on fucking Sundays at 11 a.m. God damn it! I'm the one who said it's a fucking 4-0 sweep on this very show.
Yeah,
I'm passionate about it. When I watch the games, you should hear me. My wife be like, "Oh, he's yelling at the TV." I'm with it. I'm ingratiated. However, when they win and we try to go outside, you know there's gonna be a bum rush. You know there's gonna be some casualties. That's all I'm saying. Be careful.
But you're gonna enjoy this Knicks win and then immediately move from New York City. Like, what kind of bullshit is?
Well, if they two-peat, maybe I'll stay.
Yeah.
See, let's go. That's exactly what we want, baby. That's what we're talking about. Yes.
All
Let's
right,
go.
Chris, before you go, what is the wildest thing you would personally sacrifice for your favorite team to win it all?
All right. So, like I said, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm a diehard Eagles fan.
Ugh.
We already won a Super Bowl champ. Don't get me started on you, Alex. Because I just spent 20 minutes on. Listen, I would love for the Eagles to go on a generational Super Bowl run where they just win for the next 5 years. And in order for that, if I give up 5 years, I'll do a bid for 5 years if that happens.
Oh shit!
I would.
So, can I just tell you,
Crazy.
you don't want to go to jail.
Trust me, you don't want to go to jail.
You don't want to go to jail.
I understand it. Listen, I've had.
Oh, you just won a chip not too long ago.
Being greedy. Did you just call me greedy when you just said like 20 minutes ago you wouldn't help any of the homeless or anything like that?
No, and I don't want them in the bar watching the game with me either.
Crazy, bro. I'm trying to help my team. You can't even help one homeless person. What the fuck?
I've thrown some change. Come on, don't do that.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Yo, but Chris, no, with all due respect,
go for it.
You're not that big, and you're a little curvy. They might have
Yeah.
their way with you in prison, bro.
Pause.
Hey, listen.
Get LT in here, man.
Anything for listen. It's for the team.
Yo,
it's for the
that's
team.
crazy.
It's for the team.
I respect it.
Right?
That's what we want here.
Because then when I get out, I gotta get the celebration. I'm like, yo, this man gave up his life for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's a champion. Yeah. I want free Philadelphia Eagles tickets for the rest of my life because I did 5 years for them. Like, that's all I'm saying.
We appreciate you, brother.
Catch y'all later,
Thank
y'all.
you so much, man. Who do we got next? Bring him right up. You're Haas. What's good, brother?
Haas.
No, first of all, Chris is gonna be Chrissy. I'm gonna shave that beard off, put some lipstick on. It's gonna be a rough 5 years for you.
He got long hair already, man. It's crazy. Don't go to jail.
I know, that's wild.
Nuts for your team. I'll decide that later. But off script, if I close my eyes right now and I'm hearing Lenny talk, it's Louisiana Lenny, and he's white. Look at all these animals down by MSG. I can't even believe it. Look at all this fucking filth.
I know.
It is,
and this is my best friend right here. It's crazy. I don't know what happened.
Oh man. The other topic is believing voting actually matters. Yeah, maybe in your city it might change a couple of things to make your life better. Overall, guess what? Trump, Democrats, the whole point of this is you guys are fighting about it, and you're not going to protest and go to Wall Street. If everyone stopped working, guess what would happen? Look what's happening in Albania. If actually people all take to the streets, what happens then? There has to be a change.
Yeah, that's still too early to tell because the what's her face, Ivanka and Kushner, they still own the island right now. The deal went through.
They'll burn down the island. You know, Albanians, first of all, they'll stab someone for barely touching them at the club. So they're nuts. Okay? Albanians are nuts.
That sounds like you know from personal experience right there.
Yeah, they're crazy. Housing is easily paid for. Yeah, so I wrote this shit down because you guys are getting me heated today. Okay? You guys are getting me real heated.
I like this.
Oh, man.
The housing part easily paid for. Guess what? Most of the money is going to arms and wars that we don't need to be in. And by we, you guys, because you guys want to get into every bit of business that Israel does. Haha, bitch. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like, why can't Alex go to the Knicks game and also help the war? Like I thought, you don't have to choose one or the next. But letting a billionaire buy a whole building and let it sit there when people are actually complaining about living, because I know situations here in Canada, the minute you miss one or the bank forgets to pull it or pulls from the wrong account, they have the right to send in a notice. And that family could be struggling. I've been down on my luck. I've lost millions. I've made it back. I lost it again. I've been down on my luck. So I know those times where you can't pay for shit for a month, 2 months, and it's tough. And you're getting through whatever you're getting through. You shouldn't have the automatic response for, if I had those type of loser landlords, I don't know where I'd be right now. So those situations kind of painted a different picture. I looked at I used to look at somebody on the street suffering from addiction, like, oh, like get your shit together. Like you should have known better. I've been through it. So I know when you don't see another alternative, how dark it is where there's a wall in front of you. You can't see past it. And even I know family members who aren't on drugs, who are stuck in their own shit, who cannot see past the wall.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, with those people, I think for the housing, things can be better. Will they be? Who knows?
Haas, you've been going to therapy, brother.
Oh, for years, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just saying, this is a different side of you. You used to be a fuckboy back in the day.
So can I just
Oh,
ask?
so this is a news show. This isn't flagrant. You want the old Haas coming back? He's still there.
I mean, we can go anywhere. I'm just saying, I like this. I'm just saying, I like this. That's my way of New York compliment.
Lenny, what were you saying?
So you were talking about like if there were landlords that were like punitive to their residents, but there are residents that are punitive to their landlords. They don't pay rent, they're squatters and shit like that. What's the solution for those type of people? Because it's not just on one side, right? So what do we do
100%.
with these freeloaders? What do we do with people that are down on their luck? Sure, but you also can't be down on somebody else's luck because they still got to pay a mortgage. They still got to do shit on the house. You know, not everybody's in a rich or have a cash flow coming to them that owns a building. They have to pay that mortgage.
Yeah, there's some landlords who just scrape together enough money just to buy that property, and they are depending on that mortgage to be paid by the rent. I understand that situation too, but it's like it's skewed so much on the opposite side that now those people are also going to suffer. It's like the balance between the two is the government, the way they're supposed to be doing things, the way we pay taxes for, the way when I drive on the street and I still hit 35 potholes that I need to change every tire on my car. It's like when you say paying taxes, where's that money going? Because when I see the Canadian government send another 50 billion to Ukraine for fucking what? To recoup a company's money that they've already invested into.
And to be honest with you, the House just passed a funding bill for Ukraine this past week. Is going to go into the Senate. Why the fuck are we doing this? Who is doing this? I don't understand. So again, you could vote these people in because everybody says Ukraine is, if you're on the Democrat side, we should help them. If you're on the Republican side, maybe we shouldn't help them, but Putin bad. So everyone's still trying to give up this money. Meanwhile, we have tons of issues that we need to just take care of on our homeland, and we don't do it. You got fucking two-year-old pre-K that is being offered to people for free. Great, it's good for everybody, but how are you expecting to pay for this? You can't tax the rich to oblivion because they will take their money elsewhere.
Lenny,
you're not allocating funds.
He balanced the budget already, so it's paid for.
So those sides, they'll pay for it if they want to be in New York. And guess what? They want to be in New York.
Exactly.
Because they still want that lifestyle there. And yeah, they're gonna bitch and moan about it, but then they're just gonna move one of their paintings that they have at an offshore, non-taxable location and sell it. That's about it. That's the toughness of their life. They have to sell one of their paintings to pay a third of the tax, if that. So at the end of the day, the way they move money and the way you want to track money is this. The whole system needs to be reset because these little fixes are going to keep the argument going. Then there's going to be another one. Then Mamdani didn't do this and that. I don't give a fuck. The only thing that matters is next time we start the show, Alex, put in the producer notes the file for the video, right? Don't get so mad.
What are you talking about?
Remember at the beginning of the show? You're so mad that the file wasn't in the video for the tennis.
Yeah, you said fucking next week.
I saw that. I put that in. Your producer is fantastic. They did the following, and you put the link.
Okay, I'll give you that, and I'm sure my producer is very happy that you're saying that. But at the same time, we spoke about this yesterday. We spoke about it yesterday, and I requested the video. So if the producer didn't have the video. Producer, do you want to be named? So if our producer, Clara, who's phenomenal, by the way, phenomenal.
Shout out to Clara.
But
she se puede.
But yeah, I specified for the video yesterday, and it wasn't there.
Hey, you say a lot of things, and I forget, so I can only imagine.
Oh,
But
shut up, Haas.
Louisiana Lenny. Louisiana Lenny. What's the question?
Yes,
what would I do for my team?
Yes.
Oh fuck. I mean Patriots won every single year. So I've already felt victory. Well, listen, when I can pick up a controller, that's the little stupid fucking logo that I picked, and I pick right. Sorry. But what do? I just say I give up nicotine and caffeine because that's the only thing that I still do today.
Okay.
For a year.
For a year?
A year. I'm
right.
going back. Either I go back to nicotine and caffeine or back to cocaine.
No doubt.
Yeah, love you guys.
There we go. Haas, thank you so much for calling, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Peace, bro.
Peace. Who we got? Well, let's do one more. We're going long. All right. Jose from Texas. What's good, brother?
What's up? Sorry, guys. I'm driving right now, so I'm about to cut off.
It's all good. I like this. You still tuning into the show. I don't know how you watch it while you're driving, but we appreciate you anyway.
He's listening.
He's looking right at the screen. I see him.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to talk about, Jose?
Well, first, I said,
oh, damn. That shitty service in Texas, probably because New York just went and fucking spanked y'all.
Spanked them. They spanked them.
Fucked up your whole
So I actually went to the game. I actually you want to go? He's like, hey, you know the Spurs are in the finals, right? And I was just like, yeah. And he was just like, let's go to the game. And he's like, when is it? I was like, tomorrow. And he was like, then he called me back like 20 minutes. He's like, oh, it's tonight. Like, get over here to San Antonio. And I was like, okay.
Nice. It was that easy to get tickets?
Yeah, because my dad, he's a USAA, and he got like an email saying like, oh, last minute Spurs tickets available for USAA.
Nice.
Question.
They're expensive, don't get me wrong. I know they're expensive.
No, but I mean, does this little thing that your dad has, does that go everywhere or only for Texas teams? Because I'm trying. Can your dad buy these tickets right now, bro?
Well, I mean, the USAA is that's the veterans bank. That's the banking for people who serve the military.
Yeah, so what I'm asking
like you're talking about like if you can get New York tickets.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know about that. I wouldn't know.
All right. So
like,
you know what?
we're still used to it.
We're gonna pause the show right now, and you're gonna call your dad, and you're gonna ask him, can he get these tickets?
New York tickets, yeah, because he got like tickets for me, my brother, and my sister. Like all four of us went.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass serious.
So wait. Honestly, what it should be is, even though this is not gonna happen, but if there's a game 5, I see some tickets. You fly to San Antonio, boom, you be there for that one.
Yeah. Oh, I just drove because I was in Houston. It was a 3-hour drive.
Okay. Vic, Clara, how does this situation work? Do we have Jose's contact information?
There you go.
Okay, Vic, before Jose hops off the Zoom, get his information. This is the show that brings people together and also possibly gets me Knicks. All right, so when we get off, you're gonna call your dad. You're gonna see have him log onto this thing, see if there's any Knicks tickets available. I don't care. Well, I do care what's the price.
Yeah, you do.
Let's just say we're going to this game. All right, me and Lenny.
Yeah.
We're going to this game.
Okay.
All right, Jose. Before you go though, since it seems like I know your team is probably not going to win this year, but what is the wildest thing you would personally sacrifice for your favorite team to win it all?
I'm a really big whiskey person. I would like stop drinking whiskey for a year to have like the Spurs sweep the Knicks right now.
Wow. Okay.
You know what? Okay. I've been trying to kick around what exactly I would give up if I had to. You know what? Maybe drinking is a part of that because I do drink a lot. So,
yeah, but nah, I don't want you to give
well,
I drink. You're no fun when you're
I drink
again, Jose?
Damn. I'm sorry, Jose. Can you repeat
when
that?
I drink whiskey, I drink like maybe an ounce a night. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm cutting off.
It's all good.
No, like I'm drinking very expensive whiskeys and stuff. So like
damn damn it.
Listen, he said he's drinking expensive whiskey. I'll pump your brakes there. Just give me some Maker's Mark, some Eagle Rare. We'll be good. If I got to give that up for the Knicks to win, I'll do it.
All right. Finally, we got something from you. Yo, Jose, I'm sorry your service is cutting in and out, but Vic is going to get your information because you're going to help us get these tickets. And if you help us get these tickets, oh, man, I'm going to shout you out everywhere. Like, Jose gets a key to the city when he comes. Yo, thank you for calling, man. Appreciate you.
Jose, take it easy, brother.
That has been this week's episode. What am I getting to right here? That's the show. Big thanks to my guy Lenny for holding it down today. Thank you so much, Lenny. And I appreciate every one of you who tapped in, everybody who called, everybody who's watching at home. One last reminder, let's get off the internet on June 24th. Pick up your tickets to the Cancel Comedy here in New York. You can get your tickets at cancelcomedyx.com to secure your spot. And on July 25th, Tennis for the People Clinic. If you want to play some tennis, we got some music, gifts, all the fun stuff. Head over to theallloveclub.com to get your ticket for that. And yeah, if you want to be a part of this show every week, and to get the real uncensored show, the PM nights that we do, that's behind the paywall, you can head over to our Patreon. Right now, you'll see it on the screen. You can take a screenshot and use the QR code. It brings you right there. Patreon is where that happens. You get behind the scenes vlogs. You know, I have a couple videos there of me building the studios, and you get updates on everything. So yeah, it's really fun. A lot of content over there. And if you couldn't get through the lines as well, you get priority service if you signed up through Patreon. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments, guys. If you watch this on YouTube, if you weren't able to watch now and you're watching right now, I will be in the comments. I'll be responding to every single one of you. Like, I like to keep the show going. I want to hear from as many people as possible. So yeah, if you're unable to call in, we can, put my laptop down. My bad. But yes, yeah. And lastly, this AM Mornings is an independent production. This show is hosted, written, and executive produced by me, AlexxMedia. Lenny is our co-host and producer. Our lead technical engineer, who is fantastic, is Clara. Vic is our associate producer. Jorge is our lead editor, and our contributing producers are Efe and Arson. We'll be back next Sunday at 11 a.m. And guys, can you just please take me off the screen?